So we're gonna jump right on into it, you guys. We're not gonna waste any time here. So the first thing you should do before starting your diaper cake business is have a designated place in your home that is strictly just for designing diaper cakes. Because here's what you don't want to do. You do not want to be designing your diaper cakes in your kitchen while you're cooking, because that grease smell, cooking smell is going to get on those diapers, and you do not want your new mom to open your gifts, your beautiful diaper cake, and it smell like fried chicken. That's something you don't want to do. So I always recommend you have a designated office space, even if you have to turn a closet into your small design shop or whatever. Whatever you do, you want to be as far away from human in your house, because the thing is, when you're just starting out, you're starting from your kitchen table. You're starting from your house. You don't want your home smell to be on those diapers. So what I did when I first started, I had a complete spare bedroom. We had a 2-bedroom townhouse or whatever. No, 3-bedroom. And so the kids were real young at that age. So we decided to have the kids share a room so I could have an office space for my business. So I would design my cakes only inside of that room. I would close and lock the door. If I made cakes to go and I needed to deliver them the next day, I would lock them up in the closet part so that it still would be away from any aromas or anything like that, because you don't want your diaper cakes to be so beautiful and then when the new mom opened the tule or the gift wrap paper and it smelling like some fried chicken or some mac and cheese, you don't really want to do all that. You don't really want that, because the thing is, you only get one time to make a good impression. That's the honest God truth. You mess that up, you may mess your brand name up before you ever get started. So find you a designated place to create your beautiful diaper cakes. That's number one. Hey, you guys. How are you guys? I am back with another video. And as you can tell by the title, we're talking all about 5 things you need to know or you need to do before starting your diaper cake business. Y'all know the diaper cakes business is my first love. I'm a crafty girl at heart. So listen, if you're a crafty guy like me and you're looking to start your diaper cake business, then keep on watching. Number 2 is only purchase inventory as needed. You guys know, if you've been following me some while, you know I was a happy-go-lucky camper to be in business, and I was ordering all types of stuff. I was going to every event that I could think of. I was at every craft show. I was spending out so much money buying all this stuff, but my clientele wasn't that big. And so I was buying all this inventory, and a lot of times it'd just be sitting up in Ziploc bags because I didn't have any orders. And when you first starting out, you're not gonna have consistent income, consistent orders. That's why it's so super important for you to branch out and get your name out there. Focus more on getting your name out there and building that know, like, and trust factor up, because in the beginning, your sales are just not gonna be as consistent as you would want them to be. So you go and buy all this inventory is pretty much just hurting your pockets, because you need all that money to invest back in your business. So when you do get an order, you have the funds to do what you need to do, not all this unnecessary inventory that's just sitting up in your closet. That's a waste of time and it's a waste of money. Third thing that you need to do is create a one-page website, and you can use wordpress.org. That's what I highly recommend, because these free sites, it's good to get started, like weebly.com and all that. And even too, with that, you can create a one-page website. So that's why I always say, get your domain name, and please, when you're looking for your domain, think about your customer. Don't make the same mistake I did. I had Baby Diaper Cakes and Beyond by LaTersa. Now, who's going to remember all that? Who is about to remember to type all of that? So what you do is think about simplicity. You think about what can people remember quick. I went with eventually Diaper Cakes by LaTersa.com. You can remember that way faster than you can remember Baby Diaper Cakes and Beyond by LaTersa. When I tell you, I'm gonna try to insert a screenshot of my name on how I used to be on my website. So proud, you couldn't tell me nothing, y'all. I was so proud and so happy in my website. It was colorful and pretty, just like I like it. but could nobody remember the name. And then my name, LaTersa, is so unique, so people was having a hard time spelling that. They wanted to put an extra R or an extra E in there. So I would always get inbox on social media, LaTersa, I tried to find your site, but I couldn't find it. So that taught me a really big lesson. Always think about your customer. Give them a domain that they can easily remember, because you will miss out on money if they cannot find you. So make it easy for your customers to find you guys, and that will either make you more money and get your name out there, as opposed to somebody having a hard time trying to find your website. So make you a one-page website. And again, if you need help with making a one-page website, there's all types of tutorials on YouTube. Google it. It's very simple, you guys. You don't have to make nothing complicated until you get to the point where you can actually afford to do hosting and all of that good stuff. Start out on a one-page website and just take you some good pictures, and leave me a comment below if you guys want me to show you guys how to properly prop your diaper cakes up and take pictures. Because I'm telling you guys, if you all see some of my pictures when I first started, you can't have everything in the background. It needs to be a clean black slate. It needs to be clean, and that's it. It don't need all that distraction, because when you're trying to sell something, you don't need them getting sidetracked and distracted by something else that's in the background. You want all your images to be unique, and you want them all to be the same way. If you go to my shop.LaTersaBlakely.com, you'll see all my images are the same. And they just have a unique image when it comes to the product itself. But you want it to be, I'm trying to think of the word, you want it to be where it can be the same. Everything matches up. You don't want to have one cute picture here and then this one is blurry. That's why it's so important, you guys, to make sure you are doing things with decency and excellence. Because this is your brand. This is your baby. So you need to be able to do the best that you can when you're first starting out. Always put your best foot forward. I don't care if you don't have but $25 to work with. Make use of that $25 and make sure you got good lighting, a good white drop background. I'm gonna leave some links, you guys, below to the things that I used when I used to prop my diaper cakes up. Because when I first started out, I was propping them up on all kinds of stuff. But when you know better, you do better. So I want to help you ladies do what I should have done. So you learn from my mistakes, which is good for you. But I want you guys to be the best. And when you do good, it's a reflection of me. So we all still win. So even if I play just a little part in your success, it makes me feel good knowing that something I did helped you get to the success that you want. And I forgot to mention, on your one-page website, what you really want to make sure that you have is an About Me page, and you have a contact page, because that's the main important pages that you're going to need. And you need the page for your actual diaper cakes. But 3 pages, you guys, to start out. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't make it complicated than what it needs to be. Just start small, start where you are, and then as you grow, you will get more comfortable with adding more pages to your website. And then my 4th tip is create business cards, and you can do that with Vistaprint.com. They're always sending you coupons. You could get like 500 business cards for like 10 bucks, and they're always sending you coupons so you can get other things made with your logo. You can create business cards right inside of Canva. I've done that before. You can even create your own logo inside. Now hear me when I say the logos can be, you need to spend a little money on them, because that's your brand. You want your brand to be just on point. And I didn't do this at the beginning. I just had a generic little logo. But as I started to grow, my logo was unique to me. And you can go to sites like 48hours, I think.com, and you can bid. I want to say, if that's not it, I'm going to leave it in the description. You can bid on different artists or different designers, bid for who design you like the best, and then the one you like, that's the one you pay for. But you get so many designers creating a look for you. And then you have options. It's not just one person doing it. It could be 10 people working on the same logo, but you choose the one that fits you and that works best for you. So I highly recommend you start passing out your business cards. I don't care wherever you are, in the grocery store, if somebody's talking to you and you talking to them and they ask you what you do, then you break out your business card. Now, don't just be popping up to folks giving a business card, because first of all, number one, people don't care. And 2, if they didn't ask you, don't give it. because a lot of people take business cards and throw them in the trash. And that's your hard-earned money. So be careful and be mindful. But if somebody's asking you, oh, LaTersa, what you do? You got a business card. They can go look you up. They can go find you out. And the thing is, what you want to do is make sure everything that you put out aligns with your brand. So make sure if it's not something you want the public to know about you, and I keep stressing this, you guys, because I got burned. I used to be like an open book, and I shared too much. And so it came back to bite me in the butt. So I don't want you ladies to go through that. Start off on the right foot. Share what you wouldn't mind somebody finding out about you 10, 20 years from now. Because once it's out there, you guys, it's out there. So your brand, you are your brand. People are buying into you before they ever know about a diaper cake or a towel cake or whatever. They are buying into you. So if they don't know, like, and trust you, it's going to be very hard to build a sale with anybody. So make sure you are always putting your best foot forward. Make sure, ladies, you are always being professional. And I know professional and personal sometimes can go it goes hand in hand, but limit your personal information that you share online. You need something for yourself. Everybody doesn't need to have a front row seat into your life. You're a business person, yes. You're an online influencer, yes. But that doesn't mean that everything that I do with my life is up for your business, up for you to know. That's my business. So as far as professional, I always recommend share professionally, be as professional as you can be. And then too, like on your personal page, make sure it's private, because you don't want everybody in your private space. I only share my private space with family that I deal with. Now, I don't deal with all my family. So the family that I do deal with, they are there. And a lot of times, to be honest with you, I'm really not on Facebook, because it's really not just my thing. But wherever you are, Instagram, whatever, make sure you ladies, make sure you are putting out everything, your best foot forward. Make sure you're putting everything out to make your brand look as best as it could, because you are your brand. You are selling you before you ever ask anybody to buy anything. I don't care if you're selling earrings. If you got a nasty attitude, if you are always on your page with negative stuff, drama-filled page, drama-filled all this, you got the latest gossip, nobody is going to do business with you. So make sure you keep that in mind, you guys. Last and final tip, and I always jump ahead of myself, but start off the bat building a know, like, and trust factor. I can't stress that enough, you guys. I'm telling you, you can have the best of the best, but if nobody knows, like, and trust you, you're not going to get any business. So make sure you are doing everything you can to build that trust factor up, because again, we're living in a digital world, and people trust and only know what you put out there. So, and I'll back that up. You don't have to put negativity out there. Some people online thrive off of putting negativity out there on you. And I've lived it and witnessed it for myself. So make sure you know how to handle negativity, because if you don't know how to handle people throwing shade at you, people talking bad about you, throwing your name in the trash, if you don't know how to deal with that, being in business is going to be very hard for you. You got to have some tough skin, you guys, because people behind these screens and computers and tablets can say some of the most meanest, hurtful stuff. And I'm telling you guys, when I first started, oh my God, your girl used to be over here crying like a baby, because I just couldn't believe people can be that shady, that nasty, that mean, that cruel. But they will be. And you got to learn how to compose yourself and know that everything that's out there doesn't need your attention. But some things you have to address. And that's just point blank. People think just because you're an online influencer or you a business owner that you don't have feelings. You're a human first. So my advice to you is, while you're building up the know, like, and trust factor, make sure you're keeping your personal business to yourself. Make sure you are protecting your family's name, protecting your brand. It takes a lot to build up a great reputation, but it takes just that much to tear a reputation down. I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't tell you nothing I wouldn't tell you no lie. It takes you 5 to 10 years to build up a great name, but it could take a hot second for you to tear your name down. It could be an angry customer. It could be somebody that's secretly hating on you online. All it takes is for one bad review, and I'm telling you, it will take it will take some time, you guys, to repair. I'm still recovering. So what I'm telling you is, don't fall prey to that. You have to be an open book. No, you don't. You don't have to be an open book. And I keep saying to you guys, because y'all think I be playing, but this stuff is real. You got to know how much to share about your life. Everybody doesn't need to know. Now I certainly understand what celebrities go to. It's like you can't even go out the house and pee. They in the back window, they looking for a picture to take so they can give it to the best gossip site. I totally understand that. That's why you have to keep your space as pure as possible and keep your circle very small. You don't need a big circle, you guys. Everybody, like I keep telling you, everybody doesn't need a front row seat in your life. So I hope that this video blesses you. I hope something I said helps you along your journey. Remember, comment below. Let me know how you're doing in your business. I want to celebrate you guys. Make sure if you have not hit that like button and that subscribe button, make sure you do that and turn on the bell notification so that you won't miss an episode. I do new videos every week, and it's later in the evening, so around 6 to 8 p.m. time frame. But I do new videos every week, you guys, and I don't want you to miss any. So God bless. Remember, you are absolutely enough. Let me hear you. And everything that you need, it's already on the inside of you. So God bless, and I'll see you soon. Bye.